Sierra Club has set up a program to identify trees that were alive when the Louisiana Purchase was put in place. It's 1803, so which is really, what, 200 years. But the lake cypress we checked everyone we checked was over 1,000 years old. The cypress trees in there, we aged 10, and 5 of them were over 1,500 years old. Okay, like the tree was where we aged 5 trees, and 5 trees at this point. We did 5 on Lake Dotree and 5 on Lake Foss Point. On right around that, there's a point there where Bird Island chute comes out. See, right here, this is by Grand Goût. This is by Benoit. This is where we got 5 of them right there. And then we did 5 of them on this point. And 3 of these were over 1,500. 2 of these were over 1,500 years old. The National Geographic has an article about these ancient trees, allow them to look at weather records. In the 1600s, they had a drought that went for 40 years. That shows up in these trees. We aged 10 of them where we bore them, and most of them are hollow, but you get a bore maybe that long, and so you can count. You measure the circumference. From that you get the diameter and radius, and with the radius you can determine, all right, you got a radius of 3 feet, and you get 200 growth rings per foot, so you can tell how old the tree is, probably within 100 years. For one thing, most of them are hollow. Another thing, in 1922, Louisiana passed a law that said you couldn't harvest cypress in state water bottoms. So that's essentially what protected them, the law that was passed in 1922. We would bore usually about 2 feet into the tree. And then there were trees that were not hollow.
And were those several hundred years old as well?
Yes, the youngest one, the tree, 800 years is the youngest tree we checked.